Hello everyone, we've got a correlation question here and some hypothesis testing with PMCC. Now it says Mark took a random sample of 16 students from a school. For each student recorded the number of letters X in their last name and the number of letters Y in their first name. His results are shown in the scatter diagram on the next page. Okay, let's have a look. Now it says describe the correlation. So I think we could say that it is a weak negative correlation, but I think they would also accept negative because it's broadly speaking going down this direction here. So we're going to say weak negative or negative. Mark suggests that parents with long last names tend to give their children shorter first names. Using the scatter diagram, comment on Mark's suggestion, giving a reason for the answer. And I think we can basically say that Mark is broadly correct, because over here we've got the X is the last name and the Y is the first name. So if you've got a longer last name over here, then you can see that generally speaking, people who have longer last names tend to have shorter first names. Whereas over here, people with shorter last names tend to have longer first names. So I think we could basically say that for part B, that Mark is correct. Okay. Now, part C. It says, use your calculator to find the PMCC correlation coefficient between X and Y for these data. Now, I'm going to basically leave you to have a look at how you do that on your own calculator, because I'm conscious that people watching the video will be using several different types of calculator. But when you work it out, you find out that R is minus 0.54458,266. So to three significant figures, that's going to mean minus 0.545. Okay. Now, here we go, part D. This is the bit where we've got to do our test. Now, it says test whether or not there is evidence of a negative correlation between the number of letters in the last name and the number of letters in the first name. So this does vary from board to board about how you should do this. But for Edexcel, what we need to do is we need to use the table to find our critical value. Okay. Now, it tells us in the question that there were 16 observations. Okay. So we need to go to the table for PMCC and go down to a sample size of 16. We're investigating a negative correlation, so it's a one-tailed test. So we don't need to halve our significance level. Okay. And we're being told to test at a 5% level of significance. So our value here is going to be this one, 0.4259. So let's make a note of that. So that is 0.4259. Now, the thing is, we're testing our R value was calculated to be minus 0.545. So we're going to be using minus that value because we're testing for a negative correlation. Okay. So this is what we would say is our critical value. Okay. Which means that everywhere to the left of this is going to be our critical region. Okay, so if I write CR for critical region there. Okay, so we know we've got everything set up ready for doing it. Let's define our null and our alternative hypothesis. Okay, so in PMCC tests of this type, our null hypothesis is always that rho, which is the PMCC for the whole population, is 0. And that's a 0 there. And we're investigating in this question whether or not it is less than 0. So there's our null hypothesis, rho is 0, and our alternative hypothesis is that rho is less than 0. Now we calculated a value of minus 0.545, which you can see is over here. It's more negative than the minus 0.4259. So our value of minus 0.549 is in the critical region, okay? Because we're basically, and when you've got a negative correlation, it's everywhere that's less than the critical value, okay? So we're in the critical region, so we're going to say that there is enough evidence for us to reject HO. So we can reject HO, and we can say that there is evidence of a negative correlation. Between the number of letters in the last name and the number of letters in the first name. Okay, and that's how we would do that particular question. Okay, that's quite a nice question, that one there. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. Remember, if you're finding these videos helpful, if you could remember to like and subscribe to the channel, that's going to help me keep on making more videos moving forward. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.